Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Cindy. It's a little after 7 a.m. and I am just waking up. And this morning I'm going to share my spiritual morning routine as a 40-year-old single woman. So the first thing I do when I get out of bed is go to the bathroom. And while I'm in there, I also brush my hair so I don't look too insane when I'm taking the dogs out. Next, I prop open my bathroom door, and I really have no reason for doing this. It's just something I prefer to do. I think it gives a little bit more light into my bedroom. Then I scrounge around for yesterday's leggings to put on while I take my dogs out real quick. Then I turn off my fan that I have to sleep with every night because I need white noise in order to fall asleep. Pupper's ready to go outside? My dogs sleep beside me every night. I sleep on the right side of the bed and my dogs sleep on the left side. And every morning after I do my bathroom business, we go for a nice little mindfulness walk. After I emerge from my sleeping cave, it's usually pretty dark in my apartment, so I will turn on my selenite lamp at my writing desk and then open up the blinds in the living room to let in the morning light. And the most important thing I do in the morning is to harness up my dogs and take them for their morning walk. And I can't forget a sweater because it's very chilly in the mornings right now in March in Arkansas.
Let's go, Peppers.
It is a beautiful, kind of cloudy, cold spring morning here in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and I am taking my dogs for their walk, and I walk them for about 10 to 15 minutes 4 times a day. I live in a pretty large apartment complex, so we will walk all the way around and then back again. And during this time, I also use this to practice mindfulness, where I try to connect with the energies of the trees, of the forest, of the birds, of the wind and the sun, and whatever I can feel, whatever I can connect with out here. And we have a lot of water right now because it's been raining a lot here lately. April showers bring May flowers. It's not April yet, but almost. After we come in from the morning walk, then it's time for me to give the dogs their morning treat.
Good Peppers, there you go. Good Peppers.
Then I will fill their bowl with kibble. They can have kibble freely throughout the day. I feed my dogs science diet, which they really enjoy, and it keeps them healthy. They didn't really need much kibble this morning. They still had some from last night. And then I will clean out their water dish and give them fresh water for the day. And also, it's hair washing day today, so my hair looks kinda rough because it's on day 3 without washing. But anyway, don't pay attention to that. So after I take care of the dogs, then it's me time. First of all, I brew a pot of coffee. Today's coffee situation is a little sad. I have a little bit left of this Folgers toasted hazelnut, which is not my favorite. I probably won't buy this again. And then I have a little bit left of my Starbucks cinnamon dolce, and I'm gonna combine these two so I have enough for a pot of coffee into some unholy coffee amalgamation. Brew now! The dogs usually come in and eat some kibble in the morning while the coffee's brewing. Don't you, Morty? You like your little crunchy boys? You like your little crunchy boys? Oh, you two rebels. While I wait for my coffee, then I come over to my writing desk and I check out my magical almanac, which I will link to down in the description box below if you're interested. This is where I get my incense of the day, color of the day, check the moon phase, all that kind of stuff. So today is Thursday, March 28th. The color of the day is green. The incense is mulberry, which I don't have. The moon is waning and in Scorpio today, and it's Weed Appreciation Day today. All right, I don't know if that means like weeds like as in wildflowers or weed as in like pot. I don't know, but it's Weed Appreciation Day. So I have not been burning incense while I journal anymore like I used to. Instead, I wait until I get to my meditation phase of the morning. But I will grab a green pen so that I can prepare my journal for today. I also record the color of the day, incense of the day, the moon, and how I'm feeling. And today, I'm feeling happy. All right, the coffee's done, so I'm gonna make a cup for myself this morning. I have this lovely Make Your Own Magic mug that I bought at Big Lots. I thought it was really cute. I usually don't do cutesy slogans on things, but I don't know, I liked it. So I typically add a scoop of the Vitamin Shop multi-source collagen to my coffee, but I'm out. I've got more coming, but it won't be here till later in the afternoon. But usually I add this, and honestly, I do believe after having used this for over a year that it really does help my skin with looking younger. So I will link this down below in the description box if you're interested. But today we have no collagen. Today it's just coffee. I'm kind of afraid of how this coffee is gonna taste. And then I add a little bit of heavy cream to my coffee. Sometimes I'll use half and half, but heavy cream is what I have right now. Then I give it a little stir, and yes, I do drink my coffee from a metal straw. All right, let's see how bad this is. You know what? The cinnamon Starbucks actually improved the taste of the Folgers hazelnut, so success! Back at my desk, I will place my coffee on my coffee warmer and turn it on so my coffee stays warm while I'm journaling. Then I journal. I try to do 2 full notebook pages front and back. It can take me anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, just depending on how much I write. Sometimes I'll write a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. Just depends on what I have going on in my heart and soul that I feel like I need to get out. After I finish my regular journaling for the day, then I take out my affirmation journal. Then I do my daily affirmations. So every day I write down everything that I am, everything that I choose to be, everything that's true about me, the things that I want in my life. I just do a bunch of positive affirmations, and I do a little visualization exercise to go along with these. So my first affirmation for today is I am lovable, I am loved, and I am always surrounded by love. So after each affirmation that I write, then I take a moment to stop and visualize the affirmation to kind of make it feel more real to me and invoke emotion. So for example, my first affirmation of I am lovable, I am loved, I am always surrounded by love, I will close my eyes and I will imagine myself being surrounded by a bright white light, like the love of the universe or God or source or whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. And I will imagine myself being just enveloped in that love, that unconditional love that comes from our higher power. And then I will imagine that love just filling me up inside, surrounding me. I will feel love for myself, and I will really let myself feel this and believe it. And once I feel that I have experienced it as much as I want, then I'll move on to my next affirmation. And these affirmations are not me trying to convince myself that they're true. They are me reminding myself that they are true. These are things that I've already embodied, that I already accept and believe about myself, such as I am complete, whole, and fulfilled on my own. I don't need any external validation to prove my worth. So I just remind myself every day of who I am at my core. And some of my affirmations, most of them have to do with loving myself, recognizing my own worth and value, but I also have affirmations that are for certain life goals that I have. Financial goals, health goals, love goals, all that kind of stuff. So those are deeply personal. I'm not going to share those, but you get the idea. I just write down every day the person that I want to be, the person that I know I am inside, and I visualize to help me embody those affirmations every day. So I'm going to continue with that. This usually only takes me about 20 minutes or so in the morning, and I also do visualizations at night before bed. But this has just become part of my routine, and it's really improved my ability to love myself. After I finish my affirmation, manifestation, visualization exercises, wow, that's a mouthful, then I move on to my meditation for the day. So this is when I burn incense of the day when I'm doing my meditations. So I didn't have mulberry, which is the incense of the day, but I do have these lovely colored incenses that my friend Lodane bought for me for Yule. And so the color of the day today is green, so we're gonna burn a green incense. It's not actually green, but the packaging is green. And this is Anahata Chakra. I'm moving over to my altar, which right now is decorated for spring, and my wildflowers that I gathered last week are starting to decay, so I'm gonna have to change those out soon. But I will light my incense here on my altar, light my candle, and then I will sit down before the altar to do my meditation. I start with breathing exercises to help ground and center me. The exercise that I like to do is another visualization where I imagine that I'm breathing in beautiful gold-flecked air through my nose, and then out of my mouth comes black smoke. And then I repeat this again, and the black smoke turns to a dark gray. And then I take another breath and the dark gray turns to light gray. And I continue until the air that I'm blowing out is as beautiful and clear and flecked with gold as the air that I'm breathing in. So this helps to center and ground me. And then while I meditate, I only focus on my breath. Any thoughts that come into my mind, I just let them flow in and out. I don't concentrate on them or give them any attention. I try to just keep focusing on my breath and just let my mind be empty for a while. And I'll do this for probably around 10 minutes. After a while, I will connect with the divine source, God, goddess energy, whatever you want to call it again. To me, I relate to divine energy as a god and goddess, male and female. And so I will say a prayer of thanks and gratitude to the god and goddess. I will also, once again, go over everything in my mind that I am grateful for. And I will feel the unconditional love from the universe, feel love for myself, and just let myself sit there in that moment of quiet and stillness. It really does wonders for your mental health. I would recommend everyone meditate every day if you can. It's not easy at first, but you get better at it with time. Now that I feel really nice and grounded, I feel very light, very happy. The next thing that I do is my daily tarot card pull. So I pull 3 cards every day just to give me a little guidance for my day. So this is my favorite tarot deck. It is called the Charmin Castelli deck, and I will link to it down below in the description box. It has a very beautiful imagery on the cards. I have a lot of tarot decks, but I always go back to this one. It's the first tarot deck I ever bought, and it's still my favorite. So before I start, I say a little, I don't know, a little prayer kind of, I guess you could call it. I say, Spirit be with me, guides be with me, God and Goddess be with me, please guide my intuition and help answer my query. And then I will ask my question, which my question every day is the same. It's just, what advice does the universe have for me right now? Then I will shuffle the deck 3 times. So 1... And while I'm doing this, I will continue to ask my question and focus on my question. What advice does the universe have for me right now? 2 and 3. Oops. If I can get my cards together, and 3. And then I will just shuffle them like this until 3 cards pop out. And while I'm shuffling, I'm not very good at shuffling. And while I'm shuffling, I will continue to focus on my question. All right, the first card that flipped over is the Queen of Pentacles. This is me, this is Taurus energy. And as they pop out, I put them in my little tarot card holder, and I keep my cards here all day so that I can look at them throughout the day. Thank you to a subscriber who sent that tarot card holder to me. I love it and use it every day. And the second card that popped out is the Ace of Cups. All right, that's an amazing card. And the third card that popped out is the Hermit. So my reading for today is the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit all upright. That's a really good reading. I feel really good about that. So luckily these are all cards that I'm very familiar with, so I don't really have to look them up. Sometimes if I'm not sure what a card means or what a card means in relation to the others, then I will look them up in my tarot books. I'll ask ChatGPT. I'll try to figure out the meaning. But I like to base it on my intuition when I can. So today, what I think these cards are telling me is the Queen of Pentacles, this is me in all my strength and power. And the Queen of Pentacles is a card of grounding, nurturing, caring for yourself, practicality, resourcefulness, that kind of thing. So I believe this is telling me that, Cindy, you're doing well, you're stable, you're in the right place, you're focusing on yourself, on nurturing yourself and caring for yourself in a practical way. Ace of Cups obviously represents like new beginnings and love and emotion and joy. You can see that the cup is running over, the cup is full and running over. So I think this is telling me that I am succeeding in my journey to fill my own cup. And I also believe this is a sign of more joy and emotional fulfillment coming in my life. And I think it's coming from me, not from anyone else, not from outside sources. Me as the Queen of Pentacles, I am filling my own cup and fulfilling myself. And then the Hermit, I have definitely been in hermit mode lately. So the Hermit is all about introspection, solitude, finding your own inner strength and your own wisdom from within. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been really taking time like away from the outside world to focus on my inner values, my personal goals, my spiritual aspects. So I really feel like the universe is telling me that I'm on the right track. I'm in my own power, I'm filling my own cup, and I'm taking the time to introspect and find my own inner wisdom. So awesome reading today. So next on my morning agenda is yoga. So I started out when I started wanting to get more physically fit and become more physically active. I started doing like these cheesy 90s workout videos, and I just hate them so much. I don't enjoy it at all. So I decided to replace that instead with yoga, which has been much more beneficial for me. And I'm not that interested in like having the perfect body or trying to like get my ass bigger or whatever. I'm more interested in just making my body strong and limber and healthy. So yoga has been working really well for me. I do about 15 minutes right now every morning, but I want to eventually extend that to 30 minutes. The problem is I'm not very good at it yet, so don't laugh. So I basically just search in YouTube any beginner yoga routine that's about 15 minutes long and just do those every day. And I've been doing yoga with Adrienne and yoga with Sarah Beth, I think. But if you have any favorite yoga teachers that you think I should check out, please put them down in the comments below and let me know which your favorite ones are, because I'm really enjoying doing yoga and I want to get better at it. So I just decided to watch that clip back so I could see how ridiculous I looked, and oh my god, my form is terrible. Like, I felt like I was doing everything right, but then that was the first time I've ever actually seen myself do yoga. Ooh yeah, I need some more practice for sure. But it definitely makes me feel really good and really stretches out my shoulders and back, which tend to get really tight because I spend a lot of time like on my phone and on my computer, just like hunched over. So yeah, practicing yoga, not very good yet. But I'm not gonna give up. So after I finish my exercise for the morning, then the next thing is I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for the day. All right, so I'm out of the shower now and I'm gonna get ready for the day. So today is a just staying at home day. I'm not really gonna go anywhere. I do have to run down to the grocery store and get some coffee, but I'm not gonna like do anything fancy. So anymore, I really don't wear any foundation or powder on my face at all. The only thing I wear is my CeraVe Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen right here. It's tinted. and it just gives your face a nice little glow. I used to wear the e.l.f. putty primer on top of it, but I have not been doing that anymore because I find that this makes me plenty glowy enough on its own. So I just get a little bit of this and put it all over my face, and that's just all well, I have moisturizer. I put moisturizer on already. But I always wear the sunscreen every day to protect my skin, and it really does make a big difference in how much better my skin looks, especially this year compared to last year. And I'll link to that down below in the description box. As you can see, it just goes on. It's just lightly tinted. So if you're the kind of person like me that doesn't really need to use foundation, this is a nice alternative. So I always do my makeup before I take my hair down on hair washing days. I've been washing my hair once every 3 days. So like if I wash it Monday, then I'll wash it on Thursday. So I go 3 days in between washing, and that seems to work really well for me right now. And my hair is without a doubt growing back, y'all. I have all kinds of little baby hairs and stuff popping up. I've been using topical minoxidil for 3 months. A little bit over 3 months now, and it's working. Then I just put a little bit of this e.l.f. putty primer. I will link to all this stuff that I'm using down below. I just put a little bit of that on my eyelids for my eyeshadow. And for my eyeshadow, so the color of the day today is green, and normally I like to try to match my eyeshadow to the color of the day if I can. But the problem is I don't really have any high quality green eyeshadow. So I bought this gigantic palette, and it's trash, okay? The quality is not good. It's not good. It's Profusion Cosmetics. Would not recommend. It does have a couple greens, but I'm not crazy about that bright green color. I like more like a dark foresty kind of earthy green. I don't know. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna put this under my cabinet and never look at it again. Since I've been used to using like higher quality eyeshadows, I can't go back to the trash. I'm sorry, I just can't. So my favorite palettes are I Myself Am Strange and Unusual from Revolution Beauty, but it's a lot of pinks and reds. And then this Pear Nova palette that I got from my Ipsy bag. I love this one, but it's a lot of pinks and coppers and orange. And then, believe it or not, this CoverGirl Rose is True Naked is pretty good for a drugstore. But today we're going with the old trusty Maybelline Charcoal Smoke Squad. And this thing, it's about panned out. It's about used up, but I'm gonna see what I can come up with for just a really light smoky eye for today. All right, there, that's done. And then I'm still for my mascara using the Maybelline Colossal. It's all right. I like it pretty well. I don't think it's like my holy grail mascara. So when I run out of this, I'm probably going to try something different. But I was blessed with really long, thick, dark eyelashes by nature, by genetics, whatever. And so I don't have to really use a lot of mascara. I just use a little light coat of this. And then finally, I use e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara to like tame my brows. And I'm almost out of this. I've ordered some more. Hopefully I can scrounge up enough for today. But my brows are like also really thick, so they get kind of unruly. So I just use a clear mascara to kind of like shape them and tame them down. All right, and then the last thing I'm gonna do today is some of my homemade lip balm that I made myself. I love this stuff and I use it pretty much exclusively. Sometimes I'll use a different lipstick if it just depends on the look I'm going for. But there we go. And now I'm gonna take my hair down and brush it out and let it air dry. So I don't blow dry or use any heat on my hair because I am trying to grow out my natural hair more, so I try to take care of it and be gentle with it. One thing I have been doing is to use a leave-in conditioner because where I live, especially in the summertime, it gets super humid and my hair will get really frizzy. So I have been using this John Frieda Frizzies, and it works really well, and it'll keep my hair like for 3 days. It won't be frizzy. And it'll actually be frizziest on the first day that I use it for some weird reason. Like it'll be frizzy, kind of frizzy today, even though I use this, but tomorrow and the next day it won't have any frizz. So I don't know. I've just been using this. I really would like to figure out how to make my own leave-in conditioner that does the same thing, but I honestly don't know if that's going to be possible. But maybe as my hair gets thicker, I won't need it as much. I don't know. So anyway, I just spray that on my hair, brush it through, and then we're going to let her air dry. And now I'm going to go figure out my outfit for the day. Oh, and by the way, here's how my makeup looks in natural light, because I know in there in my bathroom the light's not the greatest, but here's how I'm looking today. Okay, so let's go to the closet. What shall I wear? What shall I wear today? I think, so color of the day is green. I haven't worn my green tie-dye dress in a while. So I think I'll wear that today. It's just a really cute little tie-dye skater dress. Now the problem is it is a size too big for me, so I have to wear a belt with it, but that's all right. It's still cute. And like I said, I'm not really going anywhere today. All right, outfit complete. I love this dress. I don't wear it a lot because it is too big for me and I have to wear this belt with it. But every time I put it on, I remember how cute it is. It's very full. The skirt is very full, which makes it fun to wear because it swishes around. I always like to try to dress myself nicely and do my makeup every single day, even if I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere or see anybody, because you never know when you're gonna order a box of loose pizza toppings and you open up the door and the man of your dreams might be standing there. You don't want to look like a piece of shit. I'm just kidding. But I am gonna go to the grocery store and get coffee in a little bit. I like to pair this dress with fishnets and docks. I think it looks really cute together, and I usually don't wear any jewelry with it because of the neckline. You can't really see it, so no jewelry. Well, actually I do have my black onyx necklace on, but it's under my dress. But yeah, that pretty much concludes my morning routine. Every day I do the same routine, same way. It usually takes me about 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit more, just depending on how much I fuck off. After I finish my morning routine and I get ready for the day, then I start on my day's work, which may be editing, it may be filming. It just depends on the day. Today I'm gonna be editing because I've already been filming all morning. And then I'm gonna be working on some social media posts, working on my website, just things like that that need to be done. I also need to be working on my desktop computer because tomorrow's Friday and I still don't have it going for my sim stream, so gotta go work on that. And yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store, do some chores around the house, so that's gonna be my day today. Thank you so much for watching my morning routine. I hope it can give you some inspiration for your own routine or to get into a routine, because it really does help me just experience the rest of my day so much better. Because I don't know about you, but I thrive on routine, and especially having a dedicated morning routine that can help me like get in touch with my spirituality and just feel good inside for the rest of the day really makes an impact on my life. So I'd recommend trying it. And leave some comments down below and let me know what you do for your morning routine. Maybe you can give me some ideas too. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another vlog. I just want to say a special thanks to my channel members. I really appreciate your support. And if you would like to join me for our little one-on-one chats and probably some upcoming members only videos, click the link down below to join and become a member. And then thank you so much to everyone who watches my vlogs. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And I will see you with a new video very soon. Bye.